Oh, that's a beautiful day outside. Fresh air? Well, fresh air should be inside as well. But you know, there's always a problem if you have carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a deadly gas. It's odorless, it's tasteless, it's colorless. It can be caused from any fossil burning fuel. It could be a wood burning fireplace, could be pellet stove, it could be propane, could be natural gas. In fact, natural gas, they put chemical odors into the natural gas so you can smell rotten eggs, but you can't smell carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is something that we have to make sure that the devices that are burning, whatever they happen to be, a stove, an insert, a fireplace, a furnace, anything at all has to be properly vented. So let's just check around the home here and see just what is going on to make sure there's no carbon monoxide. And here we are down in the basement where a potential problem with carbon monoxide could very well start, and that's in an old furnace. Now I have with me Jeff Coots today from Fair Heating. How are you doing, Jeff?
See you,
you know, it is an old furnace by the looks of it.
It is. This is one of the ones that are suspect. We'll do a few tests on this one today and just find out what kind of shape it's in.
I see you got a new apparatus here, one that I haven't seen before in your toolbox. How did you used to do it?
Well, we used to use a method like this here, where we would light a torch. All the oxygen that's burning in this flame here now, Shell, is being taken in through this tube.
Oh, I see.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this sodium solution. We're going to get the burners going. In with the flame and do a test on the air coming off the top of the heat exchanger.
So therefore, any of that sodium that goes up through the heat exchanger and there's a crack in the heat exchanger and leaks through, then it's going to be picked up by the hose. And what's going to happen here?
Well, you'll see an orange fog happen in the flame. And we'll start the furnace up. Just let it heat up for a few seconds.
Okay.
Get our tube ready. And we'll spray away.
Oh, there's some orange flame.
Yeah, that can be deceiving though, Shell, on this old test.
And that's exactly the point that I wanted to make, where some companies still using this old method could in fact be testing something that's really not that accurate, or using a test that's not that accurate.
That's right.
Well, Jeff, this certainly looks like state-of-the-art equipment here. Single gas analyzer says carbon monoxide. That's what it's all about. That's what we're testing. Now this prod here has got a hole in the center. What's that all about?
Well, that's there's a small pump built into this unit, which will actually suck air through the prod, through the hose, and into the unit.
Oh, wow. So turn it on?
Exactly. Here we go.
Oh, yes, you can hear it.
Okay, so now we're reading 000, 0 parts per million.
Now, what do you do with the prod?
Okay, well, first of all, what I normally do is we'll turn the furnace on.
Okay.
Now, you may get a reading right off the bat here. It takes 20 seconds or so for this to start reading. This furnace has been operating, here we're going up to 2, 3, 4. That should start to drop back after the flue heats up. It's
going back already.
And the draft starts to develop.
Yeah, it's, there it goes back, 4.
It's dropping down.
Okay.
So this is normal on any furnace. The problem is sometimes when the numbers keep going up and they don't start coming back, that means you've got some type of blockage in your vent.
Ah, so the very first part of the heating season, there could be a bird's nest up in the chimney here.
Could well be. I found a few bird's nests.
Well, listen, tell me. This is a wonderful piece of equipment, but prove to me that it works.
Well, we can stick it right up into the flue gases, right up inside the vent. And
now that's where it's going, right out through the B-vent chimney.
We should get quite a reading on that. Like I said,
there it goes. Oh, wow, she's going up there pretty quick. So it's always best to have your furnace checked once a year and serviced.
Should be done once a year and serviced. And actually, the cleaner you keep your burners, the less carbon monoxide that you're going to get.
Let's play it safe. Always have that furnace tested, and tested with proper equipment that's going to give you the for sure if there's carbon monoxide present, because we don't want any accidents whatsoever around the home. Thanks very much, Jeff.
You're welcome, Shell.
You bet. Carbon monoxide detection devices are very important for the home. Don't be without them if you're burning any fossil burning type of fuel. That takes into consideration furnaces right through to fireplaces. Now, they come in a good, better, best, as usual. Now, this is one here that I would certainly put on the good end of the list. Good meaning that it is powered up by a cell on the inside. It's a cell that's already combined within the unit. Gives you up to 5 years protection, and you should always date these units. That way, at least you're going to have an item that is assuring you when it was installed. They have a test button on it. If you want to test it at any time, do the testing. Now, better, you can go into a plug-in model again with a testing device on it, and it plugs into a regular 110. Also, there is another model that will give you the parts per million in the event if the alarm goes off. So always be on the cautious side and make sure that you do have carbon monoxide detection in the event if you have anything that burns a fuel in the home.